It's fucking horrible. I gotta put you on the. Oh, gross. Keep it. Do it for the gram. Oh, yeah. All right, then it's over.
DC the boys, Alabama Prisoner Profiles. What's going on with y'all, man? Make sure y'all like, subscribe, leave a comment, share the content. You know what I'm saying? So we can get these stories out there so folks can know what's going on with the Alabama Department of Corrections. I appreciate all you guys' interaction with the channel, using all that good shit are up. We're dang near at 1,300, but a good 60% of y'all that watch are not subscribed. So we need to make that the other way around. So make sure y'all subscribe and all that good stuff. So today I have a story that developed last week, and as far as I've seen, it has not hit the news, but it's been making its little round in advocacy groups. And I spoke with an advocate today that has spoken to this incarcerated prisoner's family about the recent anguish this prisoner suffered, at the hands of savages in the Alabama Department of Corrections, probably over some bullshit, probably over a couple dollars or something like that. So let's hop right into that, shall we?
But anyway, the reason I had told you, see if you could call me, because there is so much with this situation.
Yeah, Brittany told me a little bit about it. I just did an interview with I'm gonna put it out after I get him to see it, but it's like 40 minutes long, so I'm trying to send it to him so he can watch it before I put it out. But he was the first one who told me about it.
Yeah, the guy had, now this all started last Wednesday. He had been tied up, beaten, raped, sold out, and injected with heroin, meth, and fentanyl.
Damn. Overkill.
So, one of my guys happened to be in the dorm with him. And when he finally, I guess they just decided to throw him in the bathroom and leave him alone because he had turned gray. My guy went in and got him and drug him to the shift office because they kept hollering for help and nobody would come.
Is there anybody there's no officer nearby or anything?
Nowhere. But anyway, got him to the shift office. They took him to the infirmary, and for some reason, now this guy's gray.
Right.
They did bring him back.
Wow.
But do you know when they took him to the hospital?
Like hours later, if that.
How about the next day?
I was gonna say the next day, man.
But I found, my guy messaged me, and I had found out, I contacted his family and let them know what all had happened, and they called the prison. Well, the nurse that they spoke to told them, now this is Thursday, the family called. The nurse told them that it happened yesterday. Yeah, that would have been that Wednesday. So, the warden is telling the family he didn't even go to the hospital till Sunday, which they know is bullshit because the daddy was there at the hospital on Friday.
So he had made it up there.
Yeah.
Why the hell is the warden giving a different story when he don't know?
I have no idea. And like I told Pat, I said, surely that warden can't be that damn stupid to not know that. I mean, you can pull hospital records. It's going to show the boy had been in there. But, you know, like I said, the nurse had let it slip that it happened Wednesday. Well, the family wanted a rape kit. ADOC told them not to do one.
Man, how did they know that? Or they just, that's what the doctor said?
Mm-hmm. But the lawyer came and got them. They didn't have a choice after that.
Right.
They had to do one. But, I mean, my God, you got to think that was 4 days later.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if they didn't clean him, he's still going to show signs.
Yeah.
But they just probably won't get a good DNA off of it.
Okay.
But anyway, the daddy went to see him Friday. You know, they're griping and complaining about being so short-staffed.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many guards was in that room with him?
Like 5, 3, 4.
5.
Dang, get back guessing. They just want to go on a hospital run and get out.
I said, what in the hell? When I finally got a hold of somebody in Montgomery, I told them I lost my shit. I was mad. And I told them, I said, y'all are short-staffed or claim to be, and y'all got 5 officers sitting up there in the hospital room. I said, what the fuck do you think he's going to do? Get up and run? He's brain dead.
Yes.
And on a ventilator. I said, maybe if you had that many guards in the damn prison, he wouldn't be laying here dead.
Right. They took 5 people from the facility for, well, they're there multiple days, right, at the hospital.
Yeah, and they're still there. Because he's not dead yet. The daddy won't take him off.
Now, dude had told me that, like, he had told me the ADOC has the authority on pulling the plug. Is that true or not all the way true?
I believe that after a certain amount of time, they do have, unless that lawyer that the family has got a judge to sign off on that they don't have a say-so in it. But let me tell you this. I happen to know that doctor. You know what he told us?
What do you say?
He said he's been a doctor 33 years. He said never in 33 years has he seen so many fingerprints, palm prints, bruise, everything between a man's legs.
Damn, they can pull fingerprints off your skin?
Well, I mean, you can see where his fingers were. That's what I mean. The finger mark is what I mean. Like
later.
Yeah, said that, yeah. And do you know that when the daddy went to see him on Friday, the daddy wanted to look at him. And they told him don't touch him and don't touch that cover.
All the officers were in there probably.
Mm-hmm. And that's who told him not to touch it. Daddy wanted to even take pictures. You know, they took his phone outside.
Yeah, can they really take your phone from you? Like,
well, they did. Stepmama said they took the daddy's phone.
Yeah. This is wild.
Exactly. You know, they got one of the guys that they say done the main tying him up, but there's more than just one that raped him, supposedly. But the guy they got, he goes by the nickname ATL. And it was one of his other white boys that shot Daniel up. He was a white boy shooting up. And do you know what the boy had 14 days till he went home. And if listen to this, if I'm lying, I am dying. Do you know what ADOC told his family?
What did they say?
They added, and it's on his thing now, like where it shows your time and stuff, how long you got. They added 3 months because they saying he overdosed. No rape, no beating, no nothing. He overdosed. So now, if he did live, which he's not, he'd have to go back to the end of February.
Damn, he's gonna be cuffed to the bed till then if they decide not to take him off the tour.
Yeah, and he's brain dead. What the hell is he gonna
do? Man, another doozy here.
That's what I said. This is the wildest shit I've ever heard in my life.
And this is not really in the news for real.
I mean, it's just unreal.
I guess if you can, let me know about any more updates. I guess I'm going to get to work on this.
Yeah, well, I talked to his mom this morning. I talk to him every day. And I talked to her this morning, and she said right now he's alive. And she had asked me the day that I had talked to his daddy for the first time. She said, can you explain things to him? I said, I can try. And I just told him, I said, look, I said, I know I'm a nurse. I've done it 25 years. But I'm talking to you as a mama. I said, I buried 2 babies. I lost twin girls. And I told him, I said, nobody can tell you when to pull that plug. I said, you'll know in your heart when it's time. I said, but I'm going to tell you this as a nurse. If Daniel makes it, he will never be the same. I said, you'll have to feed him, clean him, all of that stuff. And he's got a 2-year-old. I said, you don't want that baby seeing his daddy like that.
It's a tough decision for a parent to make for you.
But it is a tough decision, but when you know that there really is no hope for your child, I mean, there has been zero brain activity since he got there Thursday.
Yeah, I gotta know that's legally. They're legally dead.
Yeah, and like I didn't tell him this because I wasn't going to do that. But I told the stepmama, I said, now I wouldn't go over 2 to 3 weeks. I said, because things will start happening that y'all are not going to want to see.
Yeah, like what? Like with his body, I guess? His
body will start deteriorating because there's no movement, there's no food going in, there's no nothing. So his skin will start breaking down, and he will start literally deteriorating.
He'll get skinny and stuff.
And I've had patients that they'll start stinking like a dead body. Even though we bathe them, they still.
Man, it's crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, it's a messed up situation, but maybe you can get it out there. And his full name is Daniel Williams. Daniel Terry Williams.
Right, I wonder if they've taken him out of the system yet.
He's in there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in there because I checked this morning.
Cool. Okay. Well, I'm going to get to work on it. And
let me tell you something. I don't give a shit because they know it's me. Okay. They know when I call and I tell them my name, I can tell you what they say. Oh, shit. Here she goes. Especially the nurses. The nurses hate when I call. the rest, I could care less. Who knew?
Gotcha. Well, I appreciate you, ma'am.
You're so welcome. Anytime I can help you. You have my number now. You know how to reach me.
Right. I guess, yeah, just hold my number down if you would.
Okay. What is your real name?
It's,
Okay.
so I guess you're one of two people that know that now.
You know, I have wondered. I was like, who is this guy?
Yeah,
and honest to God, I thought you were inside.
And so there y'all have it, man. Another riveting tale, as one of my previous commenters says. Daily life in the Alabama Department of Corrections, man. Condolences to Mr. Williams' family. Hopefully he comes back out of this. Y'all hit the damn like button. Let me know what y'all think about this BS in the comments. DC the Boys, Alabama Prisoner Profiles. Right up.